Welcome to Geometrix Galaxy.
Good morning students. Today we are going to study chapter 1 number system, operations on real numbers, example 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. Here is our example 15. Simplify the following expressions. There are 4 subdivisions. We can see one by one. Subdivision 1, 5 plus root 7 into 2 plus root 5. Now take 5 and multiply 2 plus root 5. Then take root 7 and multiply 2 plus root 5. Now 5 into 2 is 10. Then 5 into root 5 is 5 root 5. Next root 7 into 2, that is 2 root 7. And root 7 into root 5 is root 35. So our final answer is 10 plus 5 root 5 plus 2 root 7 plus root 35. Further we cannot simplify, therefore this is the final answer. Now let us see what is our second subdivision. Now 5 plus root 5 into 5 minus root 5. By seeing this question, what identity comes to your mind, students? Yes, it is a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. If you observe the question, you see the terms are same, 5 root 5, only the sign changes. So using the identity, I can write this as 5 square minus root 5 square. What is 5 square? 25. Root 5 square is 5. So 25 minus 5 is equal to 20. Now we will see the third subdivision, root 3 plus root 7 whole square. By looking at this question, what identity comes to your mind, students? Please think a while. Yes, it is a plus b whole square, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, now using that identity, we are going to solve this problem. Now please think, what is A and what is B according to the identity in this question? Yes, you are right. Root 3 is A and root 7 is B. So in the place of A and B, we will substitute root 3 and root 7. So now we are going to apply the identity in this question. In the place of A squared, we will get root 3 square, and in the place of 2ab we will get 2 into root 3 into root 7. Then in the place of b square we will get root 7 square. Now let us simplify in the next step. So root 3 square means root 3 into root 3, that is 3. Now 2 into root 3 into root 7 is 2 into root 21 plus root 7 square, that is root 7 into root 7, which is equal to 7. Therefore after simplification we are getting 3 plus 2 root 21 plus 7. But we can further simplify this. We can add 3 and 7. So 3 plus 7 is 10. So in the next step we can write this as 10 plus 2 root 21. Now we will see what is our fourth subdivision. It is root 11 minus root 7 into root 11 plus root 7. This is similar to our second subdivision. So we have to use the identity a minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Now what is a here? Root 11. P value is root 7. So as per identity, we can write it as root 11 square minus root 7 square. Root 11 into root 11 is 11 and root 7 into root 7 is 7. So we get the next step as 11 minus 7. So 11 minus 7 is 4. So the answer for this question is 4. Now let us see example 16. Rationalize the denominator of 1 by root 2. Students, you have to understand, in the question we have irrational number in the denominator. Now we are going to change that irrational number to rational number. But why we need to convert this irrational number to rational number? Because we cannot divide any number using an irrational number. So now let us see how to rationalize the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator means we need to remove the root from the denominator. If we remove the root, then the number will become a rational number. Root 2 will become 2. So irrational number will become rational. So for that we need to multiply and divide by root 2. Why I am multiplying by root 2? Root 2 will become 2 only if I multiply by root 2. So we call this root 2 as a rationalizing factor for this question. So let us see what happens if I multiply and divide by root 2. So 1 by root 2 into root 2 by root 2. So in the numerator 1 into root 2 is root 2. In the denominator root 2 into root 2 is equal to root 2 square. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. Therefore our answer is root 2 by 2. We will see now example 17. Rationalize the denominator of 1 by 2 plus root 3. Just like previous question, here also we need to rationalize the denominator. But the difference is, there we had a single term, here we have two terms. If we have a single term, then we will use the rationalizing factor to rationalize the denominator. Here, to remove the root from the denominator, we need to use the identity a minus b into a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. As per the question, we have 2 plus root 3 in the denominator. So we need to multiply it by 2 minus root 3. We call this 2 minus root 3 as the conjugate of 2 plus root 3. Students, you need to remember the word conjugate. We will see few examples of conjugate. For 5 plus root 3, the conjugate is 5 minus root 3. For 5 minus root 3, the conjugate is 5 plus root 3. Just we will change the sign of the second term. Now we will go to the problem. 1 by 2 plus root 3. We need to multiply and divide by 2 minus root 3, which is its conjugate. Okay, let us see what happens when we multiply and divide. So the numerator becomes 1 into 2 minus root 3 is 2 minus root 3, and the denominator 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3 will give you 2 square minus root 3 square. We will concentrate on denominator since the numerator will be the same in the next step. 2 square is equal to 4. Root 3 square means root 3 into root 3, that is 3. So 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. So the denominator becomes 1 and the numerator remains the same. So the answer is 2 minus root 3 by 1. That is nothing but 2 minus root 3. Now let us see example 18. Rationalize the denominator of 5 by root 3 minus root 5. It is very similar to the previous question. Here in the denominator we have a binomial, so we need to use the identity a minus b into a plus b, which is equal to a square minus b square. The first step of this type of problem is we need to find the conjugate. What is the conjugate of root 3 minus root 5? It is root 3 plus root 5. So we need to multiply and divide by its conjugate root 3 plus root 5. Now we will solve the question. 5 by root 3 minus root 5, which is multiplied by root 3 plus 5 and divided by root 3 plus 5. So in the numerator 5 into root 3 plus root 5 divided by, in the denominator using the identity root 3 minus root 5 into root 3 plus root 5 will give us root 3 square minus root 5 square. The numerator will be the same. In the next step, we will concentrate on the denominator. Root 3 square is equal to 3, root 5 square is equal to 5. Therefore, we get the denominator as 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2. Therefore, the final answer is 5 into root 3 plus root 5 divided by minus 2. Or else we can write it as 5 by minus 2 into root 3 plus root 5. Now let us take example 19. Here also we are going to rationalize the denominator of 1 by 7 minus 3 root 2. Now I hope you know to find the conjugate of 7 minus 3 root 2. What is the conjugate of 7 minus 3 root 2, children? It is 7 plus 3 root 2. Good. So now we are going to multiply and divide 7 plus 3 root 2. So now let us start solving the question. Take the conjugate and multiply and divide the given question. That is 1 by 7 minus 3 root 2 into 7 plus 3 root 2 divided by 7 plus 3 root 2. Now if I multiply the numerators, I get 1 into 7 plus 3 root 2 as 7 plus 3 root 2, and 7 minus 3 root 2 into 7 plus 3 root 2 gives me 7 square minus 3 root 2 the whole square. Now you all know 7 square is 49, but how to find the answer for 3 root 2 the whole square? 3 root 2 whole square is 3 root 2 into 3 root 2. 3 and 3 if I multiply I will get 9. Root 2 into root 2 is 2. So 9 into 2, 18. So in the next step, 7 plus 3 root 2 divided by 49 minus 18. How we got this 18 I have explained you. Now if I simplify, the numerator will be same, but the denominator is 49 minus 18, which is equal to 31. That's all in today's class, students. In the next video, we will see number system, operations on real numbers, exercise 1.4.
If you find Geometrix Galaxy helpful, consider subscribing to my channel. And please don't hesitate to recommend this channel to your friends. Thanks for watching.